Hola amigos, and we are back, and we're back on a rainy, wet weather day. It is drenched and it is crazy. Now, before I start off, I know I'm being a bit of a sellout, but if you do enjoy the videos and do like the content, please just, if you could like the videos and subscribe to the channel, I'd be very much appreciated. I mean, like, I try to upload as much as possible, but when we are off season, it's a bit more difficult. But enough of that, into the video. So this is just a bit of this is like the start up of the qualifying session, just to give me a bit of time to thank everyone for this day. Now, I just want to give a big thank you to Dad the mechanic, to Mum the photographer, and to my partner Sarah the forcible food eater. I mean, thank you so much, guys. It's a cold, wet day. It was horrible, and you all came out, supported me, helped me with the cart setup, helped me with the photos, and helped me try to eat, because I was absolutely stressed. I was nervous. I was not eating. I wasn't drinking. I was really panicking about today. Like, I mean, I haven't raced in the wet since I was 8 years old. I'm 26 now. The tires that I have on, they're completely, like, they're half used. Had no grip. Last person I want to thank as well is Nathan from Kartworks at Cardiff. I mean, he's got other team members. He's got the shop as well, that he's still, like, the trailer that has all of his shop equipment in there. Like, he's still doing that. He's back and forth. He's got a big like, full day, and he still takes the time out of that day to come to my tent and just help my dad and myself like, set the cart up. Like, he gives us that extra pair of hands to help us do what we need to do. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming out, supporting, helping me, cheering me out, like, all of that. Like, thank you so much, guys. Like, I really do appreciate it. I mean the day's all about me, but that's a bit full, but I mean, like, the days, it's pretty much, I'm doing the sport, I'm doing the racing, like, I'm doing it for me, but you guys are out there helping me, supporting me, making me laugh. Like, without you guys, like, the day would be a bit more dull and you know, I wouldn't say boring, but I'd be pretty lonely. But that little section at the beginning was just a bit of a qualifying. It was a bit boring. A lot of people were still spinning off, but as you can see, top right, I did qualify 16th. It was really bad. It was so bad. Oh, I was full lock on the steering wheel, going straight. The front end did not want to stay behind me. It wanted to be in front. It was not a good time at all. I came in crying. I was like, this is dangerous. I'm a danger to other people on the track. I have no control of the cart. I don't think I can finish the rest of the day. Like, I was scared, nervous, but we pulled through. Mum the photographer, she was always saying, all you have to do is finish the race, and that was my aim for the whole race meeting. Heat 1, 2, 3 finals was just finish the race. It was a full-on day. As you can see, then we had a bit of a false start, so we've got to go around one more time. Just a few people might not have been in the right positions. All in all, like, I mean, it was a rainy, wet day, but as much as that kind of bummed out the day, I still had a fun, enjoyable time. Like, I had good company. I had a new friend, Paul. Like, he got to pit next to us, and it was a good time pitting next to him and enjoying ourselves. As you could see, then I think a guy just fouled his plug. So he had to pull off to the side, and it kind of messed us up a little bit. A few people slowed down because they thought he was going to come back on, but he didn't, so we fell a bit behind. And technically, I should be on the left hand of the grid, so we should have switched sides, and I would have bumped up to 15th, but not many people understand that. So I see 18 new, he was supposed to go right side, I was supposed to go to left, but 37 didn't go to left, so technically I've gone up 2 positions. Yay, that's tick tick tick. As you can see, we got a green start, and not a great start. I didn't want to be too close because I was worried that people were going to lock the brakes up and spin. So we lost the position there. Still okay, still no crashes, going pretty good. Trying to keep as close as I can, but I can just see I'm not. Oh, yeah, that was a bit close. So had 2 come off then. I was narrow escape, so I got up to 11th. 3 people passed me, back down to 14th. Very shortly, so this guy here, yep, I believe that guy there, so I slowed down for this guy because this guy's in a different class. So we had light and mediums in the same class. That guy, that number 8, he's first place in the mediums. So there's no point me, I'm at the back of the pack, there's no point me slowing up a different class that's in a different, technically in a different race. Same with that guy, I let him pass. Different class, these guys, different class, 77's in my class, so I lost a position there. And I believe this guy, they're different class, they're all in mediums, they're all faster than me. There's no point me ruining their day because I'm a slower kart. So, and once again, I mean, I shouldn't be doing it because I'm still racing, but at the same time, I don't want to crash and have lots of damage. I don't want that. I know other people don't want that. I'm not in contest to the championship. I think I'm in 6th or 5th in the championship. I'm no close to 3rd, so there's no point. Another guy just came off. Look at that. See, we're in 14th. Like, look at us. We started off 16th, got to 14th, 15th, 14th, 13th, 15th. We're going back and forth. It's already lap 2. There's chaos everywhere. That guy's in a different class. Don't worry about him. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna say now, partially ignore the positions in the top right, because it's very hard to tell who's come off, who hasn't come off, what position I'm in. We'll know at the end of the race because I looked on the app my laps, and that tells me where I finished. So at the end of the race, it's gonna say where I finished, and that's definitely where I finished. And I tried to edit the positions from there. So I think just looking at this, I think I've messed up my positions at the start of this race, but I definitely know at the end of the race where I finish is 100% where I finished in the race, in the heat. So yeah, I mean, I can't really teach anyone in this conditions. He's in my class 18, so I'm in 15th. Look, I mean, we started in 16th, in 15th. Like it's not really that bad. Don't worry, we're in 14th because because so many people are coming off. Oh, this is it's on the track. You're scared. You're scared. Another person off there. Look at that, 13th. Look at us go. Oh, you should see the times as well. I'm so off pace, and it's just bad. At the end of this race day, like at the end of all heats, one of my back rears was actually, the inside of it had less tread than what a slick, than what a dry tire does. That's how bad my tread on these wet tires were already before the race. The other side had a bit more tread. It's just because one side runs more tread than the other. So that was on heat 3. Heat 4, I quickly changed over the rear tires, so the more tread was on the engine side, which is the side that uses pretty much uses more tread. It has more weight on it. It's more of a using side on this track because of all the corners. It's more dominant sided corner. So yeah, I can't really teach anyone. I mean, I'm not really in a position to teach anyone, regardless dry or wet. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm still taking a lot of the dry lines. That chicane right there, the cart just wanted to go straight, no matter what I did, no matter if I ripped into the steering wheel, like ripped into the corner, no matter if I went slow, fast, it just wanted to go straight. I was literally turning the steering wheel 90 degrees, practically, well, let's just say left hand was on like 11 o'clock, right hand was on 2 o'clock. Let's just say that. I was ripping into the steering wheel, so the left hand was practically at 1 o'clock and the right hand was at 7 o'clock. So it's like a lot of degrees ripping in, and it just wants to go straight. Like there's not enough traction, and it's happening to everyone. It's not just me. Like, I'm not making excuses. It's happening to everyone. The rear had no tread, sorry, or no traction to get grip to actually move, essentially. It was just spinning. I had a thought as well. I reckon if we adjusted the throttle so it wasn't fully opening up, it was only opening up, say, 3/4, so that way I wasn't going full throttle, I was only going 3/4 of a throttle, and it wasn't giving me that much of a opening on the carburetor or opening on the power valve. So maybe that might have given me more traction, or I can't think of the word, but maybe that would have helped me with some of the rear end traction. I don't know, probably not. But anyway, got a little bit off track there. Can't really do much about that. So this heat, I was pretty much doing dry lines, and I got a little bit of a few tips from Dad the mechanic and Paul, the neighbour in our pits. He was telling me, and same with Dad the mechanic, that you have to be more aggressive with the steering. You have to throw yourself into the corner, and you can see here that I'm still doing an oval turn where I should be coming in really tight to the corner. I should be pretty much doing a V instead of an oval. So coming in tight to the corner, ripping into the steering wheel, getting lots of understeer and going straight, like still going straight until you get the grip on the outside of the corner, and then that's when the cart starts reacting to your turning, and then ideally you would control the throttle to that. Yeah, that's first place there. Don't even worry about him. That guy though is someone who was in front of me, so I'm in 12th now. Started off 16th. That's second place. We don't want to worry about them. Started off 16th, got up into 14th, back and forth. This is actually the last lap because technically we just got overlapped, so we don't get an extra lap. So this is the last lap. I'm in 12th, and I do know that guy is still behind me. I think it was 68. Nice bloke as well. I don't mind that. The races are actually pretty decent. He came up to me a few times in the tent, saying like good race and apologising and whatnot. But good guy. I knew he was behind me. I knew he'd come in and try and pass me, and that's why I took that V line where I went out and then cut in to try and get more of a better exit and apex on that last corner. So I technically still got 12th. That is my correct finish, 12th place. So there might have been some errors in my positions throughout this heat. Try and ignore them, but they should be close to where I was at throughout the race. I do apologise about my commentary. It is freezing. I'm actually shivering. I should be having a jumper and pants on and snuggly socks, but I do apologise about my commentary. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. Look at that. See, prove my point. It wasn't that great this this video, but once again, if you did like what I do in the videos, and if you did like it, just please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. So that was quali heat 1. I'll put up heat 2 in a week or two, but yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for supporting me as well. Stay tuned, and yeah, I'll be back soon. Peace.